No, black car, so it can't be Guatemala. Hills in the background. Peru? I don't think it really looks like Peru. I think with the black car, I'm most likely feeling like somewhere around here. So why don't we go somewhere up here, because I know it gets hilly at the north of Borneo. So I'm happy with that. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, 51 kilometers? Are you kidding me? Yo, I was still kind of convinced that it could be Peru, but that is a crazy guess. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here with another video, and I got a question for you. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Geoguessr incorporated Minecraft into its gameplay? Well, I'm playing GeoFilter today, and with this extension, you can turn Geoguessr into Minecraft. Look at this. Here we have a fully pixelated screen, so it's going to be a big disadvantage, and we're going to see if we can actually pull some decent scores here. So this is the situation, this is what we're working with, and let's see if I can get a good score or two. So this first one is appearing to be like South African or something, because we've got the outside lines that are yellow. I've put no zooming on, by the way, so we can't actually zoom in at all here, but there appears to be some kind of mountain in the background. I can't tell if that's mountains or just trees, to be honest. It's kind of crazy, but I think with this white car and the outside lines and the hilliness, at least I think they're hills, we should be in South Africa. It might be Botswana here, but I'm going to say we're somewhere up here. And yeah, okay, it's actually in Eswatini. That's why it was so hilly, but we got a decent score, so I'm happy with that. Next up, let's check it out. Okay, interesting. We've got some red on the roadside poles here. Oh, really interesting here. A massive lake, or maybe the ocean. We don't really have any car, but I think, I could be wrong, but I think these are New Zealand bollards. I mean, I can't think of another country that has red on the bollards where you'd see a big ocean or lake like this. Yeah, so I'm happy with saying it was New Zealand, and it's so green and everything that I think it should be North Island, although it could be south. So we've got the ocean to the north here, so maybe it could be along this road here, actually, because it is so hilly. I think, yeah, with the road running along the north shore, yeah, I think we might be there. So let's check it out, see if I'm right. Oh man, it was on actually a lake, like I said, right in the middle of the North Island. What's that lake called? That is Lake Taupo, so interesting. 3.7k, again, it's a pretty good score. I'm happy that I identified the bollards there. Okay, next up, very pixelated here. Oh, this one's going to be a tad bit harder. So we got white road lines. At least you can make that out through the pixelation. We have a blue sign over there. I'm assuming it's a blue sign. Can't really tell, to be fair. And some like wintry trees seem to be lacking their greenery. So, can we see a car? Can't see a car. There's probably an antenna there, but I can't see it. Whoops. I'm thinking this is Central Europe with such a landscape. I think it might be Hungary. I think it might be Bulgaria. Could be like Czechia as well, or somewhere where they have winter coverage. Could even be Russia, to be fair. I'm gonna go for Hungary though. And okay, it's actually Italy. Cool, cool. I'd like to see what that one looked like, but we're gonna move on here. 3.3k is a good score. Okay. So we got the black car here. That's interesting. What are these buildings? I can't tell if they're Southeast Asian or Latin American. Yeah. White outside lines, but that's only to be expected. Can't make out what type of car that would be, nor that one. It's really, really difficult. We got hills in the background though. So I'm thinking like Guatemala is a possibility here, but also something like, I don't know, Malaysia? I don't know. With the black car? No, black car, so it can't be Guatemala. Hills in the background. Peru? I don't think it really looks like Peru. I think with the black car, I'm most likely feeling like somewhere around here. So why don't we go somewhere up here, because I know it gets hilly at the north of Borneo. So I'm happy with that. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, 51 kilometers? Are you kidding me? Yo, I was still kind of convinced that it could be Peru, but that is a crazy guess. Shows what the landscape can really do for you, I guess. Beautiful. Okay. I can tell by the way that the top of the lens gets purple here that we're in Generation 2. And look, we've got a double line with the dotted in the middle. You can tell that. We've got the double white line with the dotted line in the middle. You can just make it out there. So I think this is South Africa. And that looks like one of those red and white arrow signs that they put before bridges. And I guess also before rails like that. So I think this is South Africa. The question is where? And that's what I'm not so sure about, but it's pretty dry. So I'm thinking somewhere in the mountains over here, maybe. Although it could be somewhere up here as well. Yeah, I think it's probably in this area, so I'm going to go for that. And not bad, not bad. I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. It gets a bit drier as soon as you pass through those mountains, I guess. So we end up with 20,000. I did not think we'd break the 20,000 mark. It took a really nice guess over there. So let's see if we can improve on that. Let's see if we can improve on that. 20,000 with the geo filter? I feel like, you know, none of them were special guesses apart from the Malaysia one, but, you know, we just chugged along and we got good scores. Okay, so next one. Don't know about that pole. That's interesting, but we've got a bollard, black-topped bollard here, so... yeah, interesting. Yeah, kind of red on the roofs here. With this bollard, I'm wondering if that's an Austrian bollard or a Slovenian one. I think with the black dash, it should be an Austrian one, but it didn't really look too much like Austria to me. Having said that, it is Gen 4, so I guess it should be Austrian, maybe really southern here. I'm thinking this is going to be like right on the southern border, or maybe on the Hungarian border, somewhere over there, I think. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is Austria. Because of the bollard, the architecture doesn't really look Austrian to me, and the climate too, but I'm going to go for it. And, okay, it's decent. It's actually up near Czechia, so, didn't really have the right read on it. Perhaps, without the Minecraft mode, I would have been able to have a better, view of it. This one might be a Russian car. I think that might be an antenna there. We've got like a lake. Definitely feels like Russia, but the question is where. Man, I could go for so many different places here. Definitely just kind of reminds me of like somewhere over here. But to be honest, it could be even on Sakhalin, or it could be in Asian Russia here. There's really not much to go off of. I think we just have to kind of go for a guess. It definitely feels northern, so why not up here? Okay, yeah, it was very northern. Decent points. Not a bad start by any means. Next up, okay. Not really sure what I think of this one. Maybe Asian. Seems like we have a long antenna there, so I'm not really sure what that means, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what I think about this one. I can't tell if there's an antenna or not. And this pole? Also, I'm not really sure about as well, so... yeah, where could this be? Is this vegetation more Asian or more European? They're my two thoughts at the moment. I think it looks more European. We have some, like, it's not dead flat. I think there are hills over here or something, but the pixels kind of fade out into nothingness and it's really hard to tell. We also have like a bit of blue on the pole. I know they do blue spots on French poles, but I'm not really sure this looks like France, although we do have like red roofs on some of these houses. And the long antenna? I don't even know if it is a long antenna, to be fair. This could be South America or, yeah, really anywhere, but I'm going to go with... I'm really not confident with this, but I'm going to go with southern France. Not at all, it was Taiwan. Okay, well, I mean, that was a really tough round. I don't think I really could have done much better, to be honest. Next up, we have a yellow border on this crossing sign. Do we have any car matter? We don't really appear to have any car matter here. This tree is painted white at the bottom. So, I would have thought this was probably... not sure, actually. Let me hold my tongue for a sec while I give this a better look. I think the architecture and poles kind of look Romanian. I think this one might even be painted white at the bottom, which is something that they do in Romania. But, and I do think they use the yellow one on the outside in Romania as well, so this could be Russia though. I don't see any blue strip on this plate, even though it would be hard to see if there was one. Neither on this car, nor on that car. I still think it's Romania rather than Russia. It's flat, so why don't we guess over here? Okay, it was Russia, out in Salsk. So, yeah, right on the latitude, but unfortunately not bringing in the guess there. This one, we have the Bangladesh car with a bit of red on the rearview mirrors here, so that's nice. And it is super crowded here. Definitely feels like Bangladesh. I'm gonna guess more northern here. Is it hilly? Because I was thinking of that place up here because it's so green. No, because it's not hilly, I'm gonna guess it's north of Dakar. Yeah. Let's see, it's so busy that... Okay, it is north of Dakar, but actually out to the west there. So this round we got 14,000, so I think we'll do one more and try and capture the brilliance of the first round, honestly, because well, we definitely had a harder seed there. Nothing much more to say than that, but some subpar guesses. So we have a red brick house over here. This is feeling like Britain to me, I must say. With the hedgerows as well, you can make out the hedgerows here. Actually, this one actually definitely feels like Minecraft. I think this will be a good thumbnail here. Yeah, I like that. So there's not much more to say. I think it's just like southern England, somewhere like between Birmingham and let's guess Oxford, somewhere there, I reckon. And yeah, it's not too bad. On the border with Wales there, but we are in England. Nearer to Liverpool and Manchester, but only 160 k's away, so very good. This one's interesting. We've got a bollard here with a black section. We have double white lines and a yellow sign, but I'm not really sure what that yellow sign's all about, to be honest. What is this red thing here? Maybe a mailbox? I don't think it's a bollard. I think that's a bollard, and I definitely think that's a bollard. So what has the black strip there? I feel like this could be like Slovakia or something. We don't appear to have an antenna though. Not sure then. Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, something there. I might go Hungary just to hedge, even though I'm not... It's hard to say. This architecture here kind of looks more French, to be honest. For that reason, I'm going to go Czechia, and just going to hedge between them. Could still be France, to be honest. Okay, it's actually in Czechia. Great. That's a really good result there. Yep. Actually, the balls didn't fruit France anyway, so couldn't have been. Okay, so next up. Oh, we've got a hard one. Oh no. I'll look at this direction. I could not tell what country it is, but I think this kind of view here makes me think France or Britain. That's what it's got to be, I think. Could also be Nordics as well. We've got quite a hill over there as well. This is it's quite difficult. Do we see any yellow number plates? No, none of these cars are positioned in such a way as we could ascertain whether they had yellow number plates or not. Because it's hilly, I think I have to go France here, but I'm gonna go near Luxembourg. Could certainly still be England, this one. Oh man, it was Scotland near Dundee. That is a disappointing score, to be sure. So we're not going to beat our score from before, but we can still do well here. And here's the dreaded United States round. We have yellow markings on the ground, so that's what tells us it's over there. Could be Canada, of course. We have like a red barn or something in the background. Who knows what it is, to be honest. And we have a pole there. Not really, even shaking the cursor, it's not really helping me there. So I'm thinking that this is probably the US. I'm thinking it's fairly northern. I'm going to say like northern Iowa, South Dakota area. And yeah, it is in southern Iowa rather than northern Iowa, but I got the right state, so I think that's a really, really good result considering what we were working with. But again, it goes to show how much the landscape matters, I think. All right, we have an antenna here. White houses. Interesting. We have mountains as well, of some description. Not really sure how tall they are. It's hard to get that depth perception with only the limited pixels here. This house, where does it look like? France or Italy or Montenegro even could be? Do we have any sky rifts? We don't appear to have any sky rifts. Look how correct the sun actually looks here. It's like, for some reason, the pixelation does not affect the sun much because it's all one color. That's pretty cool. I definitely like playing like this, actually. But enough biding my time. I think it's got to be somewhere Croatia, Montenegro, Italy. I might actually switch over to Croatia here. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to Croatia. It really could still be Italy, and an off chance of France as well. And... okay, we were actually in Slovenia, not a country I considered, but we actually ended up getting a good score there across the Adriatic Sea. So we even beat our original score. Man, imagine if I went for Scotland, there could have easily been a 21,000 or a 22,000. But that is a really good outcome. Also, obviously, Europe kind of making it easier for us. If we had some more Latin America, we could have been in Struggle Town. But there you go, 20,000. So here is how you do it. You go Shift F and it brings up the menu for all the different filters you can do. And as you can see, I've played the Minecraft filter today on halfway. Now next time I could crank it up all the way if this video does well, or I could turn on some of these other modes which are all very interesting and which I'm yet to experiment with. This is actually the first time I've ever used this filter. So, if you liked the video, smash like, subscribe, please, and yeah, we will probably do another one of these if you guys enjoy this one. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, guys.